We got to do this Bitcoin thing. I mean, we save these kinds of stories for you in particular, Bender.
Ah, why? Thank you.
What number is it, Bradley?
I'm getting burned out on Bitcoin scams, to be honest. They happen so often now. Like there's a new ape getting stolen every day.
Well, this was a big one. This we're talking billions of dollars here. It's not every day. It's not every day that billions of dollars are hacked and laundered, and then the two people that they arrest on it for it, I should say, the laundering part of it. No one is being charged with any hacking yet. They happen to also be people with very big, long history online, and they're quite bizarre.
Right. I mean, you unfortunately, audience, are about to witness that bizarre humanity, because this is Heather Morgan. She was just arrested along with her husband for stealing, as Bender just pointed out, billions of dollars in Bitcoin, over $3 billion in Bitcoin. She has her own TikTok, and she refers to herself as Razzlecon.
So that's like a Genghis Khan, but with Razzle.
Right. And so she raps. She gives advice. You have to see it to believe
Forbes,
it, right?
Also,
every person can write for Forbes. Just if you want to, you can write for Forbes. They accept anybody.
Right. She's one of those those hustle, inspirational tech speakers, where she aspired to be. I should say she was inspired by those people, like the Gary V's. Or the 4-hour work week guy. She clearly looks up to them and wanted to make her money through creating some big tech startup that she probably would get funding for and end up selling to Facebook or Google. But then I guess an easier way to make money ended up falling in her lap.
Yeah, before she deleted her YouTubes, there was like videos like, I'm a 20-year-old CEO and I'm burnt out, and it's like, yeah, if I was trying to launder billions of dollars of cryptocurrency,
it's stressful.
I'd be burnt out too.
Fraud and money laundering. You really need a long spa day after you do it, especially at this volume of billions of dollars. Here she is on her TikTok. Brace yourself for the cringe.
Turkish Martha Stewart, keep gun up in her skirt. Been trapping with dessert, gone poppy from the dirt. Rebellious young Turk, con basics with a Burke. Showing off her inverse twerk. At dark she come alert, like beer. Icky ooch dirt, beard. Icky ooch dirt. Turkish Martha Stewart. Turkish Martha Stewart. Turk Stewart. Turk Stewart. Turk Stewart. Turk Stewart. Turkish Martha.
I didn't even see that one. I thought that was the TikTok, Bradley.
This is going to sound crazy, but if she had all this money, she should have paid Riff Raff to get on this track, because that's what takes it from like a joke to like actually, being a song that you can listen to, because it's almost there. But it does remind me of like, I don't know, 2010 and being in college and all of like the white girl rap acapella YouTube channels. That's when society really started going downhill. But yeah, it's real throwback.
Yeah, Krayshawn. That's why we got Trump.
Can we watch another one?
Yeah,
I love Krayshawn. I was referring more to like, oh my God, what is her name now? Oh my God, I gotta look this up. But yeah, definitely.
I don't think we can compare to this, which is just like not even good. Like it's not like just like, oh, I can't believe she's doing this. Like we're talking like she's not even like actually like in sync with the beat. Like it's just completely.
But she says skirt. Because she's like she's trying to appeal to millennials with like, isn't that the TikTok rap thing?
Well, she's saying Stewart.
Oh,
you're missing it. She's saying Turkish Martha Stewart. Turk Stewart. Oh, so she's just cramming all of the syllables into one. Yeah, exactly. Vomit. Stewart as one.
Yeah.
Turk Stewart. And I will say I've been going around my apartment saying Turk Stewart for the past couple of days.
That's the worst video though. There's first of all, a bunch of her video topics, rap topics, I should say, are on like becoming like a tech millionaire or something, which is funny because that's obviously a regular subject, technology and startups when you talk about music, right? I mean, musicians love, no matter what genre, love talking about creating a tech startup.
He also raps about like phishing schemes and like actually like crimes.
Oh, which just like says this is my evil plan.
Yeah, I mean, which is like, you have to rap about what you know.
Right.
Yeah, this one here is, I think, about Bitcoin.
Okay, can't wait.
I was thinking of Carmen, that duo from.
No, I don't know them.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, God.
Motherfuckers, hodo. What I gotta do? Yodo. Our mission is noble. Yeah, wanna be a mogul. My tindy's going global. Build an empire, Constantinople. You mean Istanbul? Get icy like Froyo. All gotta stay vocal. Bitcoin, Ethereum, hodl. AMC, GameStop, YOLO. The hedges short squeeze with ease, but they say no pump and dumps, please. What?
Oh my God.
He has real like middle school teacher energy. Remember when that teacher was like doing that racist Sokotoa chant on videos? Like this is obviously not the same thing, but same energy, same kind of like, yeah, but for the money laundering, that's kind of where I see, like that kind of energy normally in like a classroom.
Yeah, she's like she's the middle school principal that tells all the kids like this presentation is gonna be lit. Right? That's it.
Right, absolutely.
She also has a video out there that people found that was unlisted. It's not her video, like it's her in the video. She did a presentation on how to social engineer people, which is very interesting because we don't know who the hackers are. Her boyfriend, who's also been charged with money laundering, he seems to have a programming background. He was a founder of, I believe, an SEO company, which got funding from Mark Cuban. And then he went into creating like a blockchain wallet company. So he clearly has a programming background. Maybe she had the social engineering background because in an article shared by so basically the exchange that was hacked and this money was stolen from, Bitfinex, this was in 2016. They used a third-party wallet security service called, I think it was called BitGo. And basically there was three keys that were needed to access these wallets. And the user had a key, Bitfinex had a key, and this third party had a key. And the security company was interviewed by Forbes in 2020 about, cybersecurity. And interestingly enough, she's the one who wrote that article and who they spoke to, and they shared that. So, she basically almost like returned to the scene of the crime. Really, would you really reach out to the security company of the big hack you were involved in? I mean, I don't think I would. But we don't know who hacked it, but the two of them together might have been able to do it.
I just saw the Tinder swindler. So the kind of scams that people are able to pull off, nothing surprises me anymore. You would think that, I think that a lot of times like people in this.
Everyone should watch that. It's amazing.
I mean, yeah, I guess everyone should watch it, but not for the reasons, they might think. But I mean, it's just, I think there's just a lot of, and this goes back to your earlier point, Matt, about there not being like a hack they're being charged for, just like the laundering. It's like from my like brief, like just reveling, I guess is the proper word, because I wouldn't call it like, investigation into crypto. Half the time, like the scams, like the stealing that happens, like there is no technical hack. It's just a lot of like really lazy code that like people are exploiting by doing various types of either people associated with the project or outside the project are, are pulling off. And since like code is law, there's nothing much you can do about that. So I think, the level of intelligence you need to get into this kind of like scamming, it might just be low bar. Who knows? Like who knows could be involved? This could be like an American Vandal situation. It could just be the people in front of you.
Right. I mean, there's a lot of questions like, did the hacker actually, really because that other company, Wormhole, who was someone found a flaw recently, like someone dug deep into their code to find a flaw. Like this person clearly knew what they were doing. So it's possible that in this case too, there was someone who had really, refined programming or coding skills, found a flaw, and then looked for two dupes to sort of take the hit, because they, I believe 3.6 billion was what was retrieved from them, but that's not all that was stolen. I think the total amount that was stolen from that hack was over 4 billion. So if you're a hacker, why not just take some of that money? I mean, you don't need billions of dollars. Take some of that and then find some dupes to take the fall. These two could have, I'm not going to tell people how to steal money, but these two people could have easily taken those billions of dollars and literally distributed them to tens of thousands of different wallets. And they could have just been one of the many wallets that this money was distributed to, and just destroy whatever trail of the original wallet that led back to them, which would be easy to do. Just don't store the coins on the cloud. Don't store the wallet that held all this money. Don't store the passcode for this wallet on the cloud, which is what they did. That's how they knew that this was their wallet that held all this money. And they could have really easily sort of gotten away with it, probably. Because what do they get? They would have to interview tens of thousands of people and find out who was the hacker. I mean, these people just got greedy, it seems like.
Well, that was my question, or I guess my practical sort of criticism. Why not just do nothing? Why try to be a rapper or Forbes writer? Why not just disappear to a country with a non-extradition treaty with the United States of America? It just really speaks to maybe there is just this love of clout in our generation that makes people do stupid things. There's no way I could have access to $4 billion via a crime and not just be okay, just disappear. So many countries don't extradite criminals to America. It's an amazing factoid. So but they were just downtown in New York, and I heard that they had the information in their G Drive account or something crazy, some crazy low security place.
I don't know.
I mean, it is. I mean, you make a great point. Why didn't they just take the money and run? I mean, it seems obvious that's what they should have done if they wanted to get away with it. They were both still pushing the idea that they were self-made tech CEOs, though. I don't think it was just about the money for these two. I think they really wanted, like you were saying, their addiction to posting. They really wanted to become tech celebrities. They wanted to be the next Gary V, or take the tech circuit and do the interviews on stage and get into TechCrunch and Recode and all those other outlets. Bizarre behavior from people who stole a lot of money quite a while ago and were just they just got them.
Yep.
Stirk.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, going to jail is going to give her rap career a big boost. A lot of street cred.
Cred now.
That's what I was saying. She's like Martha Stewart in more than one way.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Martha Stewart didn't even steal what was involved with Martha Stewart. The amount of money she made off of that insider trading, it wasn't even a lot of money. It was just the fact that it was insider trading. I think it was just couple, I think 10, 15, maybe $20,000. It was something ridiculous.
Yeah.
She was targeted by the Clintons, though, obviously.
What was that?
She was targeted by the Clintons, obviously. So,
Dank Uger says making shitty rap videos is way more fun than making thousands of wallets to launder your money, Binder. Steven from Kansas City says, right, well, just in terms of leaving the country, right? I think that's what the joke is. Wayne Kerr says,
she could have made TikTok videos from wherever she decided to go.
You can rap from Luxembourg. They allow you to rap in Andorra, I assume. Yeah.
But then you couldn't pose in front of the Wall Street Bull. That's what she was doing, one of those things, right?
Right. She called herself the Crocodile of Wall Street. I don't know why. I don't know what that's supposed to even mean.
Yeah, she definitely should have got riffraff on that track.
Joe Vibin, Heather Morgan is my hero. Getting motivational posters made right now. It really is too bad we didn't get to see Boomer Sam react to these videos.
I mean, she's way more fun than Martin Shkreli was, for instance.
Also, if you really think about it, maybe now there's more people who are just regular, ordinary people who are told put some money in crypto. It's a good investment. But in 2016, let's be honest, she stole money from a bunch of crypto libertarian assholes.
you know, I mean, if apes were involved in some way, although they won't confirm whether they used the stolen money to buy apes. I was seeing that they won't confirm that, although they spent money on NFTs, I guess, to launder it. They won't confirm which NFT specifically, but I like to think apes are involved in some sense.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up because I totally forgot to mention that part. So anyone questioning what NFTs are for, like you just said, they tried to launder money through the NFTs, but also OpenSea removed her account. So all those NFTs that she purchased, which again is not the photo, it's the token on the blockchain, they now point to nothing. Like that's the ball. That's the decentralized platform we're talking about here, where OpenSea just chose to say, peace, we don't want this. And now no one can see the NFTs that she purchased. Very decentralized.